Hello, wonderful you. This is Susanna Mittermeier. Just an inspiration from what truly else is possible for us in our world. I'm just here at Elogar after a wonderful horseback ride, and what I've been become aware of in the past days especially, and I'm trying to find words for it, is the world we live in right now so tries to tell us what's not possible, and it's so easy to buy into it with everything, whether it's money or your creations, your business, your classes, your whatever you are creating. And the world loves to promote impossibilities right now. It loves to tell you, no, it's not possible. So what are you going to choose? When the world says no, what are you going to say? So that is something that became so clear to me in the past days of, the choice that we have available to, having people around us going, you have to be careful, you have to protect yourself, the promotion of paranoia basically. And what we actually have available if we allow it. So in a world that says no, again, what are you going to say? What are you going to choose? And right now, in every moment when something seems like, I can't choose this, what if you go for kindness towards you? What actually is kind to you? What choices could you make that are kind to you and your body and that match your life and your future? It's like if you become clear of what future would you like to have, not what people tell you what you can have or what the world tells you what you can have right now. The world tells you can't have anything, basically. You can't have less. You can have less than you already had. If you had success years ago, the world tells you, nah, it's not going to be as good. Well, okay, what if that's just an interesting point of view and you become clear on what's actually true for me? What future, what energy of the future actually is congruent with me, matches me, and you go for it. And what if you just not only do it for you, but notice that every choice you make towards greatness actually makes the world a greater place? Because it does. Every time you choose more wonderfulness, you add more wonderfulness to the world. Well, we've learned the opposite. We've learned that if you go for greatness, you take away things from other people. Well, that's actually one of the lies we've been fed. In actuality, when you go for greatness, you make the world a greater place. So what greatness can you go for today? And, whatever you choose, whenever you go for, what if I enjoy everything? I just, went horseback riding here in Costa Rica. I have my horse here. He's wonderful. And he was very feisty today. He was being Mr. Feisty. He was being Mr. I have so much energy, I want to go. And, well, I'm like that too, so go figure, him being my horse. So rather than what I've done in the past, controlling him, I just went, what if I enjoy everything? What if I enjoy everything that's showing up in every moment? Every time he's going, you can compare it with your children that you try to control, or something, your business you try to control, or whatever, your money flow you try to control, which is not working. So rather than me controlling the horse, or, maybe in your case, something else in your life, I just relaxed and went, what if I enjoy everything? Even him, dragging and going, and then everything changed. He relaxed, I relaxed, and we had a wonderful, orgasmically joyful ride. And that's for me the same with the rest of our lives, with money, with business, with creation. What if we enjoy everything? It's not normal, but hey, who wants to be normal? And that's also you facilitating the world to something greater. You don't need to do a session with a certain person or wait until you have a class to facilitate the world to something greater. You just do it by whatever you choose, by leading you and leading the world and leading the whole universe to something that is possible. So this is a little inspiration after taking a shower. Afterwards, riding. So yeah, and if you want to have more, I don't know if you guys know, but we have something that's called a pragmatic practitioner program. It's something that comes from pragmatic psychology. Pragmatic psychology is something I founded when I worked in psychiatry as a psychologist and therapist. And I just knew something else is required for creating change in the world. And then with the Access Consciousness tools, Gary Douglas, the founder of Access, inspired me to create pragmatic psychology. And from that came Pragmatic Practitioner, which is a whole program you can join. And it's people who come from very different backgrounds. Some of them are teachers, social workers, dentists, different doctors, parents, hairdressers, grandparents, like anybody, coaches, facilitators, anybody who works with people. And they just want to dive into a new paradigm of how can I do this in a pragmatic and totally different world, moving the world forward to something greater. And these people are phenomenal that we have in this group, in this program. And they've done a couple of the pragmatic practitioner classes. And what we've noticed is, like, you know, psychology is everywhere, but we want to do it pragmatically now. And these people are now starting to go out into the world in different companies and, you know, working in different, wherever in the, you know, areas they work with, and they bring those tools out there through this pragmatic practitioner program. So if you want to learn more, you do require bars and foundation as a prereq for these classes, because we're using these tools and extrapolate and go further into the actualization of, like, how can I use this for me, facilitating myself, of course, like every area of my life, but also in my work with the world, with groups, with individuals, children, grown-ups, whoever you want to work with, and just like learn more about this art of getting this out there, and not just like pushing yourself on other people, but like more the dance of it, the art of facilitation, the art of creating change in the world. So if this is of interest of you, you know, there's more information somewhere, I don't know, somewhere here under the video. And I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful for us knowing that Ease, Joy, and Glory is actually an option, even if the world tells us something different. So thank you for you, and let's rock and roll. Let's create a world that actually works for us. A world that is a playground of possibilities, not a set of rules, but something that works for us. So let's go. Let's do this.